Good
Hello.
morning. Happy Tuesday.
Woohoo.
To the last week of school.
That's right. Let's get started so we can get finished.
Yes.
All right.
We are talking about context clues today. And context clues are if you don't know a word, you look at the words around the word you're looking at. And the first, is that like a worksheet? What is
our video?
Yeah, there's the video. Okay, so you're going to watch that video. I'm not going to go explain that to you, but that's the video. I want you to watch the whole thing because it's very, very valuable, and that's the first word on there. Okay, now right here is what I want to talk about where it says context clues. If it's an antonym, it's going to have the opposite meaning that it has in the text. Look at this, for example. It says, unlike animals that hunt during the day, nocturnal hunters must find their way in the darkness. So there's your answer at the beginning. It says, unlike animals that hunt during the day. So nocturnal means that animals that what? Stay up at night.
That's right.
I'm kind of a nocturnal animal myself right now.
Right now, me too.
Yeah. Look at the appositive. Meaning is set off by commas. A country imports or brings in. Do you see that has the commas around it? So we know import means to bring in products from other countries. So that kind of gives you the answer. Direct definition is in the purple circle. It says meaning is stated in the sentence. Chinese junks were selling ships with flat bottoms. What were they? They were selling ships. It tells you right there in the sentence. A synonym, of course, is a similar meaning is in the text. A beaver uses its big front teeth. Its big front teeth, the gnaw, I think it means to gnaw trees.
Right.
These incisors continue to grow as they are worn away. So what are they? They are front teeth.
Right, because it means the same thing.
Right. And the example group of items in a category. So it's going to list things, and then you'll know what this means by the listing. The animals feed on grasses, leafy plants, shrubs, and other vegetation. So what is vegetation? It tells you grasses, leafy plants, and shrubs. So those are going to be things you can look back, and if you're not sure, and figure those out by looking up there. So then this is your IXL. Then you're going to make 85% or better on that. And then we've got another little song to go along with your context clues. Yeah. You might want to sing that on Friday at Zoom.
Yeah, so practice.
Yeah. And you're going to number your paper, boys and girls, from 1 to 9. And it says the directions say at the top to use the context clues to determine the meaning of the underlined words in the following passage. Use the passage to answer the questions on the following pages. So you're going to read that, and then you're going to scroll to the second page, and you're going to number your paper from 1 to 8. And this is kind of like we have done with vocabulary. You're going to either put 1, A, B, C, or D, and then that's from 1 to 8. And on 9, you are going to write a sentence using, what's the word? Number 9, putrid. Putrid, okay? And create a list of synonyms for the word putrid, okay? So you might even go to the thesaurus.com like we've done, and remember the synonyms will come up, so you can use that if you would like to. And then the journal writing, again, is going to be something that happened to you this week, and also COVID-19. And you might want to put maybe a big word that we might not know the meaning. Use that so that we have to use context clues to figure out the word. So,
you know what I would like to see them write about, Miss Landers? I'm kind of curious, with everything opening back up, I know that some families are no, we're staying home, we're still not going to the grocery store, we're still not getting haircuts or going to restaurants. I'm just kind of curious, like, where does your family stand on this situation? Are you guys going to just jump back out there and go to the mall and go to restaurants and that kind of stuff? Or are you guys going to kind of lay low for a while and just kind of see what happens to everybody else? I think I'm more of the type of person to kind of lay low and just see what happens to everybody else. I'm just curious to see what their families are doing.
Right. And I'm probably on the opposite. I'm on the one that I'm going out there and doing some things because I am I'm bored and I'm like, if it's going to open up, I'm going to go do it. I am washing my hands.
Do you think it has to do with the fact that you don't have any kids at home? So I feel like I have to do it not for myself, but for my kids. I don't want them to get sick. But you don't have any kids at home, so you're like, woo.
Right. And then my mom, she's 75. And so I wouldn't go and visit her because who knows if I carry the germ. So I'm being responsible that way. But you're right. I don't have kids at home. They're all gone. All I have is Stewie and he's fine.
Well, I think that probably goes into people's decision-making skills too, like why they do what they do, depending on who they have at home to take care of and stuff. So
write that down and let us know what your family's doing for that. Yeah. Write that in.
Hey, and another thing I want them to write about is school. Like, what do you guys think about school in the fall? Do you think we'll open? Do you think we'll not open? Do you want to open, or do you like this virtual model better? Let me know your thoughts on that too. You can put all that in your paragraphs.
Right. And I will say, boys and girls, y'all have been the people that have been sending me their work. You're doing awesome. I've been very proud of you all for handing in your assignments every day. And I always try to comment, and so does Mrs. Hurt. And we just like seeing your work still and seeing what you're doing. So proud of you all.
That's right.
Keep it up.
All right. So if they don't have any questions, if you do have a question, just email us. And this is a pretty easy assignment. So
yeah,
sounds good.
So take advantage of it.
That's right. All right. See y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.